The biggest race tonight, the U.S. Senate seat. Republican John Cornyn fighting to keep his position here with 43% of the vote, facing challenges from Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, not far behind with 41% of the vote. That's with about 62% of votes tallied. And you can see Congressman Wesley Hunt trailed in this race with just 13%.
Also in this race on the Democratic side, two front runners. Let's take a look. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett from the Dallas area going up against State Representative James Tallarico. If we can get the numbers up for you, we'll get to that in just a moment. Here we are. We've got James Tallarico. If this holds up, Tallarico, who's only 35, would end up heading to November to face off against either Cornyn or Paxton for U.S. Senate. This would be quite a stunning move by James Tallarico if this holds up, 52% to 47%. Now, out of all those Senate candidates, the only one holding a watch party in Houston is Wesley Hunt.
Jason Miles is at Hunt's watch party in East Houston. Not the night Hunt had hoped for, Jason.
Yeah, certainly not a celebration here at East River 9, a golf course and kind of restaurant and bar venue here on the old KBR site in Edo. Wesley Hunt addressing his supporters here and conceding the race about an hour or so ago, thanking his supporters and saying he will support whichever candidate wins the May runoff between incumbent John Cornyn and Attorney General Ken Paxton. I understand Mr. Paxton is speaking right now. Let's take a listen.
Talk about what happened. What just happened. John Cornyn spent around $100 million trying to buy this seat. Yeah, baby. We've spent around $5 million. It was confirmed today that he received the most ad support for an incumbent in a single primary in U.S. history. Wow. But we proved something they'll never understand in Washington. Texas is not for sale. As votes continue to be counted, it looks like we're headed to a runoff, and that's because of you. The people of Texas made your voices heard. After all the personal attacks, which there were many, and after all the lies, you listened to what John Cornyn was selling, and you weren't buying it. Yeah. Nearly 60% of Texas voters who have known Cornyn for over 40 years, after hearing $100 million worth of ads, chose to vote against the incumbent. That's historic. Yes. Tonight, change was on the ballot and change won. Texans want new leadership. They want someone with a proven record of fighting and winning for them. And that's exactly what I'm going to deliver. Because for too long, John Cornyn has turned his back on us.
Attorney General Ken Paxton there with his sights set on the U.S. Senate seat currently held by John Cornyn. Cornyn spoke a short time ago as well. Let's take a listen to that.
Ken Paxton as the nominee would be a dead weight at the top of the ticket for Republicans running all across this great state. Over the next 12 weeks, Texas Republican primary voters will hear more about my record of delivering conservative victories in the United States Senate and learn more about Ken's indefensible personal behavior and failures in office.
I think we can expect a spirited campaign on both sides of that race. The runoff set for May 26th. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
Here, Jason Miles tonight. Thank you so much. Dallas police are now questioning a man tonight who witnesses say was acting suspiciously outside the hotel where Ken Paxton's watch party is being held. He entered the venue and was told to leave, and when police stopped him for a traffic violation, they found several clips of ammunition in his car, but no weapons. Police are still investigating.